All right. So one of the most shocking news drops you could ever imagine came out today. The Milwaukee Bucks released Damian Lillard. They waived and stretched his contract from 2 years to 5 years, so they had enough bread to pay Miles Turner, who they have taken from the Indiana Pacers, their division rival. Obviously, Dame has the torn Achilles. He's now a free agent, and Giannis, supposedly, according to Chris Haynes, was mad at this decision, but also just the way they went about it. And here we are. This is the Bucks. They have been re-signing. They're actually one of the only teams at free agency that I can basically guarantee is like you're pretty much getting what you're seeing, unless they do some other trades or whatever, because they've been re-signing players all day. They re-signed Portis, they re-signed Kuzma. No, my bad, that's a lie. Trent, Porter Jr., Taurean Prince, Jericho Sims. They just traded for this dude Mitchich for the Hornets. They got Pat Connaughton out of there. And also, I think they either traded for or signed Gary Harris. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. So yeah, this is the Bucks now. Miles Turner's the savior. Giannis will probably stay for at least one more year. I think it'd be funnier. Now, this is a rebuild, and I think it'd be funny if I simulate 1 year and just see what this exact team will do just for the hell of it. Even funny when you consider the fact they don't have their first round pick. Well, they'll have the worst of either them or the Pelicans, which it might still be okay considering that both of them might suck. In real life, they'll probably be good enough to make the play-in or something because of Giannis. Pelicans, we'll see with the health and everything. I think Giannis might give him one more year. We'll see as this offseason plays out, but will he stay probably after this year? Yeah, as the great Sean Carter said, no. And also, I have to pay Dame. Now, Dame in real life is getting like 22 million over the next 5-year span. I don't know, 2K wouldn't let me do that, but I was able to get it to, like, as you could see, by just signing random players as well. And they just waived Gary Harris without even asking me, but which I don't really care about. So that's good. It's like 8 to 10 million off. So yeah, here's a starting lineup for them going into next season. It will be intriguing. Screw it. I'm gonna let Doc run it up for 1 year too. Let Doc Rivers stay in office. He's still playing a post-centric system. Doc, it's not 2008, dog. You know what? I said I would let it rock, but since we're at like the 10th seed right now, I might make some little deadline moves or something, try and make the team decent. I'm not gonna just throw it. You know what? Actually, yeah, hold on. Stop the sim. Stop the count. Okay. The East is so garbage that they're only 1 game out from the 10th seed, as you can see right here, from the Wizards. Oh, by the way, Dame signed a 1-year, $35 million deal with the Pistons. That doesn't make any sense. He's out for the season. I don't know. All right, well, Giannis is just carrying. He's averaging 30 and 11. All right, we're going to do Kyle Kuzma and Mitchich to the Kings for Malik Monk and Caleb Martin. This was a must-do the second I saw it. The Kings almost traded Malik Monk to the Pistons for Dennis Schroeder, pretty sure. So this isn't really that far-fetched. All right, we have made a pretty big trade with the Pelicans. We have moved Caleb Martin, our 2030 first, a 2028 Blazers first. It's like a swap thing. We get the worst pick in that one anyways. Andre Jackson for Herb Jones, Antonio Reeves, and a first-round pick in 2028 from the Pelicans. So Herb Jones is now a Buck, and we have a starting lineup of Malik Monk, Gary Trent, Herb Jones, Giannis, Miles Turner, with Bobby Portis, Porter Jr., AJ Green, Taurean Prince off the bench. I threw Reeves and Jericho Sims on the trade block to see what center we can get back. I did not expect to see this. Clint Capella, who was getting paid pretty handsomely from the Rockets, but nonetheless, he just signed there. Don't care. Clint Capella, welcome to the Bucks. Backup center, thank you very much. Or starter, according to this. I'll let Doc decide, the real mastermind behind this team. Screw it. Lastly, we are trading Gary Trent, Taurean Prince, Tyler Smith to the Rockets for Cam Whitmore and a bunch of filler players like Jericho Sims coming back from 3 seconds earlier. Cam Whitmore's been on the block anyways a lot, so screw it. We'll just throw him in and loop him into this trade. And now he's going to be the starting 2 next to Monk. I was really just getting Taurean Prince out of here because we didn't need him. But now we got everything we need. Oh, also, Giannis' stupid self is saying he'll resign. So I'll just do this anyway since we're not going to let him leave in free agency. And so will AJ Green. Screw it, 3 years. It's funny, obviously I made it pretty known that I use like, I'm not re-signing this dude. That I use like contract sliders and stuff in 2K so that the game doesn't break. But it's funny because the real life contracts have gotten relatively close to the sliders I use. Like Ty Jerome, right? It's been a joke on this channel all playoffs. Oh yeah, I signed him for you know, $4, but he actually only got like 25 million over 3 or 4 years. I think it was 3 years, 28 mil. I could be wrong. I saw a clip of Draymond Green talking about it, how as, oh my God, we have gotten worse and worse. Now, thankfully, for the sake of us, well, the Pelicans and the Bucks are both bottom of the lottery right now. So the pick, regardless, would be bottom of the lottery and the worst of the 2. But yeah, I could have traded it a few times, but I decided not to. Ironically, we have 2 Pelicans picks. But yeah, this is not working still. I might still take another shot at it, but because tanking really doesn't help us. It only helps the Pelicans, or I mean, I guess the Hawks. But yeah, we're a bottom 10 offensive team and a bottom 10 defensive team too. I'm not sure there's much to save here. You know what? Screw it. Doc Rivers, your time has come. Fired. We need a real coach. Welcome to the team, Jacob Underwood. Yeah, it probably doesn't help that Kevin Porter Jr. shoots 40% from the field. So does Cam Whitmore. Basically, so does Herb Jones and AJ Green. And the majority of those players I just named don't play defense. Screw it, man. If I'm gonna have a player on my team that can't shoot anyways and is shooting 40%, I might as well have one that can pass the ball a little bit. Funnily enough, Kevin Porter Jr. actually averages almost as many assists as Lonzo, but I don't care. We're trading Kevin Porter Jr. for Lonzo Ball at a one last shot effort. And also, Lonzo's on the Celtics now. He already got moved from Cleveland, so I don't feel that bad about this. We also get Baylor Shireman for Jeff Green. Hooray. We're also going to release Jayshawn Tate on the last year of his expiring contract because I'm signing Ben Simmons from free agency to play backup point guard. Yeah, this is getting real nasty. Dame, I'm sorry. So the starters are Lonzo, Malik, Herb Jones, Giannis, and Miles Turner. Real good defense at least. And the bench is Bobby Portis, Cam Whitmore, Clint Capella, Ben Simmons, and AJ Green. This team isn't that bad. Just win. Think maybe Herb Jones will re-sign. I'll give him the contract. Why not? We're probably in the third or fourth apron at this point. They don't even exist, but with the Dame, you know, all that stuff, thankfully 2K doesn't have the aprons. Okay, Luka MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, Zaire Williams 6-man. Okay, Victor DPOY, Evan Mobley Most Improved, Jalen Brunson Clutch Player of the Year again, Jason Kidd Coach of the Year. Giannis made the second team, averaging 27, 10, and 5 on 60% from the field and 19% from three. Victor and Evan Mobley took his first team spot, and he made the defensive second team. And your Milwaukee Bucks made it as the 10th seed in the playing game. The only problem is we're playing against the recently returned Jason Tatum. Funnily enough, George Niang is still the starting center. At least he is currently. Oh yeah, they signed Luka Garza today, so their starting center throughout the season has been, I traded him KPJ. Shout out to him. George Niang, Luka Garza, and that's it. That's their two starting centers. And Jeff Green, yeah. All right, well, it's a big game. Are we gonna lose to George Niang guarding the paint? Screw it, I'm jumping in. This game's gonna be so nasty. I'm jumping in. 3 minutes to go and down by 3. He's gonna pass the ball into White against Bobby Portis. What the hell is happening here? And Derek White gets to a bucket. Giannis back up the other way. Is that KPJ guarding him? I'm so confused. Wait, is that him? I think it is. And oh boy, back out to Portis against that's Pritchard on Bobby Portis. They're gonna post up against him. Layup is good. Yeah, let's get these Mondo lineups out of here. I don't know, just for the sake of, I don't know, good basketball. My goodness. All right, Anthony Simons is back in the game against Lonzo, former Celtic. And yeah, just both starters are in the game. Oh boy, George Niang against Miles Turner. Good defense by Herb Jones here against Jaylen Brown. And he goes nowhere. Back out to Simons. Do we build a contender? Come on, Lonzo. Come on, good defense. Simons to the rim. What the hell? Anthony Simons just goes through Lonzo Ball for the dunk. I know you were in the dunk contest once, so they gave you a high rating because of it, but damn, you're not doing it like that. That's a Giannis dunk. All right, well, speaking of Giannis, 2 minutes to go. Giannis back up the other way. He's gonna go at Tatum. Oh my goodness, to the rim. Hello. Yeah, that Achilles still recovering. It's big Giannis. White's gonna hand it off to Tatum. Jason against Giannis. He's gonna pass it back over to White. And White to the left. He's gonna go to the rim. Layup. Oh, pass out to Tatum. Wide open for the 3. The 3 is good. So yeah, obviously Tatum's supposed to miss the season. Well, he usually comes back in these simulations. They always make players come back way quicker from injuries. I don't change the injury slider at all. And Giannis to the rim. Back out Turner. Over to Jones. Jones back over to Giannis. Giannis for the 3. What the hell? 1:22 to go. Screen from Niang. Giannis, can you help him out real quick? Oh my goodness. Simons pulls back for the 3. He misses. Season on the line. The biggest playing game of our life. Oh my goodness. Lonzo wide open in the corner for 3. He misses it. And Miles Turner can't get the board. Pass over to Brown. Brown down to Niang. Niang back out to Simons. Simons against Jones. He's gonna, okay, do nothing. Back out to Niang to end the season. No, we still have a chance. Pass up to Giannis in the corner for another 3. It's good. 48 seconds to go. Giannis just hit the biggest 3 of his life. Simons, 44 seconds against Lonzo to the rim. Lay dunk. He dunks it on Lonzo again. Jones gonna pass the ball into Monk. Down by 5 points. Back to Jones for the 3. Herb to save. Okay. Nobody wants to save this season, obviously. Oh my goodness. They're not even fouling. They're not even foul. Well, I guess maybe they, you know what? Good doubles. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, never mind. Another double. I wanted to see if there was going to be a steal at any point, but nope. Just terrible. Simons to the rim. Oh, it's finally stolen. It's finally stolen with 14 seconds. Is there a chance? Lonzo is going to give it to Herb again. Herb Jones, another three. He misses again, and it's rebound by Simons. The season is over. What a blunderous season. This is probably realistic. There you go. Well, you know what? Giannis, I won't fail you. Giannis, we coming back next season. I still got to pay Dame. I still got to pay that contract, but you know what? It's okay. Probably not. The Celtics still lost anyways. Was Orlando in the play-in? I don't know. Edwards and Scotty made the finals. Edwards won. Also, just to look back at our stats, Monk averaged 19. Half the season was probably with us. I actually don't know how much it was, but why does it say Cam Whitmore played 109 games and Herb Jones? They worked overtime. Jeff Green retired and Drew Holiday retired. I kind of wanted to get him back, but you know, 30 million price tag, not sure if it's possible. Well, you know what? At the very least, we're still in the lottery. Did the Pelicans make the playoff? Oh, no, that's a 10th pick. Okay, so we either have 10 or 12 probably, right? Let's see. Yeah, we got the 12th pick. And I guess I'll take it. I still trust in Jacob Underwood. He brought us to the play-in from a, you know, bad spot. Okay, so I just made a trade that is going to be very controversial. So I was evaluating the league and I was like, okay, who's a player that I would like to take a risk on? So we have traded, yes, Miles Turner, Ben Simmons, Lonzo Ball, and AJ Green to the Phoenix Suns for Jalen Green. Yep, that's right. This sicko, this man right here just took a shot on Jalen Green. But look, hear me out. He averaged 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 47 from the field, 37 from 3. He added 18 wins to the Phoenix Suns. Look, call me crazy. Jalen Green is the star that we need. Now look, when Houston even made the trade in real life, or the Suns made the trade in real life for Jalen Green, I said, okay, you know, they're taking an investment because like maybe he can play good and get them back some assets after this year. Well, there's your assets. I offered you what I could. I mean, it's really just Miles and I guess Lonzo that I really care about in this. Sorry, AJ Green, but you were kind of trash this year. And obviously, yeah, Miles Turner just signed today with the Bucks. He wasn't really that good, so I don't really care. So from there, we still have the 12th pick in the draft. We now have Jalen Green. He has a player option. If I can get him to not accept that player option and sign him to something maybe cheaper, things could get interesting. But I don't know if I'm ever going to look at free agency in this video because of how much we're paying Dame still. So yeah, Malik Monk also is due for an extension. We have a lot of shooters. Oh yeah, and we have his former teammate Cam Whitmore. We have a lot of guys to shoot the damn rock. And then we have some good defenders like Herb Jones and obviously Giannis. Clint will probably stick around. All right, so the draft, Rockets have oh my God, I hate them. I'm not gonna lie to you, it just felt interesting to take a shot on Jalen Green. With the 11th pick, I'm honestly maybe reaching a bit. I'm gonna pick Caden Boozer, brother of Cam, because we've needed PGs, and I know I just traded 2 of them, but we're gonna draft him here, and then that's gonna be our only pick. He's a 73, so he's the same overall as everyone getting picked around him. All right, we had a very interesting free agency. Shout out Jalen Green, he went up to a 91 overall. Cam Whitmore went up to an 84. We have signed Nikola Vucevic to a 2-year deal because, you know, he kind of fills the need of the stretch big next to Giannis. I actually did hear a clip of Giannis saying he would be fine, or maybe it was a tweet he put out of saying he'd be fine playing next to a non-shooting 3-point big. Yeah, but I don't care. So Vooch is here in the, you know, dying days of his career. We also signed Kelly Oubre as a backup wing, and Tyus Jones, who as of this juncture currently, Tyus Jones would start at point guard. Now I'm actually not entirely mad at this because we need someone who could pass the ball. We also brought back Chris Middleton. I actually had to sign somebody and trade him to the Rockets because, as you could see, he didn't even get a minimum. He got a multi-year deal. But I had signed Kevin Huerter just to trade him for Middleton. I needed him back on the team. That was bad how they got rid of him. He got the number 22 back on. Herb Jones had it. I took off his back. I ripped it off. Marcus Smart here. Spencer Dinwiddie. Our point guard situation is pretty bad. I might let Caden Boozer play. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Or maybe Jalen Green will just play a lot of point guard. But I'm not opposed to making a trade for one. They're trying to start Marcus Smart. I'm going to let Underwood cook. I'm going to let him start Marcus Smart. And I made an 11-man rotation so that Tyus Jones will be the 11th man off the bench, play some PG, and we could see who's playing better and then maybe you know, decide in a few months on some moves. Oh, also it says Jalen Green will test free agency. That's not good. Malik Monk won't though. Welcome back, 3-year deal. By the way, I just saw Dame went to the Bulls. Shout out to that. And so far it is going really well. 18-4, and Underwood has been he's still on Smart as a starting point guard, but while he's not shooting good, he's not shooting the ball very well. He's averaging 9-5, and obviously it's Marcus Smart defensively. So we're at the deadline and the team is #1 in the conference by 5.5 games. First of all, hey, let me give myself a pat on the back. The Jalen Green trade has been working wonders. 21 points, 4 rebounds, almost 4 assists, 54 from the field and 33 from 3. That is almost 10% higher in both than he shot last year. The role is perfect for him. Cam Whitmore has given us 14 a game off the bench. Vooch has given us 11 and 7. He's mostly starting, but it's still almost a half and half split with him and Capella. Herb Jones is playing good defense, or, you know, and scoring a little bit. I mean, actually, he's pretty efficient considering how he was was last year. Bobby Portis off the pine, Malik Monk, and then Marcus Smart, 8 and 5 a game. Now, this is probably the moment where I would consider making a move because Marcus Smart, according to this, is taking away 2 wins. I would think, okay, we could probably get a good defender who isn't hurting us offensively. But honestly, the coach has so much trust in him. He's never benched him once. This is like when the Knicks started out for Payton for a whole season. But nonetheless, shout out to Joel Embiid getting traded for Michael Porter Jr. We are the #1 defense in the league. I mean, when you look at it, I mean, it's Marcus Smart and Herb Jones and Giannis surrounding Jalen Green and Vooch. It works perfectly from a defensive standpoint. It's probably the closest unit-wise they have gotten since what's his name? Since Drew. Yeah, we're just gonna trust this team. We're gonna let this year go out. So also, we're the 3rd best record in the league behind the Spurs and the Mavs. This will be interesting if this is really possible. We just beat the Thunder 2 seconds ago. I do have some trades in mind for that point guard slot, but I'm not really worried about it right now. I think it'd be really interesting if we won a damn ring with Marcus Smart at the 1. Luka wins MVP for the Nets. Igor Damian wins Rookie of the Year for the Nets. He hasn't played his whole career until now. Or actually, it's only year 2. De'Aaron Fox, 6th Man of the Year. Victor DPOY. Devin Carter, Most Improved. I did look at trading for him, actually. I actually low-key should have went harder for him to trade for. Giannis makes the 2nd team again, 23, 9 and 5 this year on low-key the best field goal percentage of his career. Also, 3-point percentage is insane, but he probably didn't shoot a lot. Yeah, he shot 7 this year. I may have turned his tendency down last season. I turned it down to 1 though. You know, he can still put up a couple if he wants to. All right, we're the 1st seed playing against Indiana. Smart versus Halliburton. Can you put him in jail? He's back from the Achilles injury. They still got Siakam. They're starting Jarris Walker at the 5, and it's not even a Miles Turner revenge because, hey man, I really had to do what I had to do. He was doing nothing for us. I had to trade him, and yeah, they still just don't have a center really. They have these dudes down here, but what I trade him to right here, the Suns. Oh yeah, I forgot they even have Mark Williams. They re-signed him. They went and got Wendell, and they still have Kaman, and they have Oso. Shout out to Snowfall. They actually made it too. They're the 6th seed, so I guess it worked out in their favor. Got rid of Bradley Beal, re-signed Mark Williams. They got, oh right, I gave him Lonzo. Anyways, game #1, we win by like 20 something. This is the team that basically ended the last Bucks era. So, but at the same time, then the Bucks took their center. So I don't know. It's a whole ordeal. Gonna win the first 2 games by 4. This one, 3rd one, and 4th one. Just smoked them. Giannis averaged 24 in this series. Malik Monk just 7, and Marcus Smart was real good. He's become my favorite side story of this team. He shot bad from 3, but I don't care. Matter of fact, this is how we determine if he did good or not. Tyrese Halliburton, 33% from the field, 18% from 3. Marcus Smart did a great job. A good series. Round 2, playing against the Orlando Magic. I looked at Anthony Black trades too. He's off their bench. And obviously Desmond Bane, Franz. They got their same 5. Goga's at the 5 now since they traded Wendell, as we just saw a little while ago. We win game 1, win game 2, win game 3, and oh my goodness, we have yet to lose a game. Luka just lost to the Charlotte Hornets in the conference final, or the conference semifinals. And we're going to play Isaiah Hartenstein, Knipple, and the Hornets, because they have the other 3 dudes are the same. Who else they got over here? Nick Smith, Tijon, Musa. So yeah, most of the same guys off the bench. I actually had the opportunity to sign Hartenstein and instead went with what's his name? Went Vucevic, because Hartenstein in this, he has a 57-3, and yeah, he's shown shades of being able to shoot the 3 in his career, but well, if he has a 57, I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna cheese it and put it higher, but yeah, I think he was like 0 for 17 from 3 this season in real life. Anyways, or maybe that was one of the Knicks seasons. All right, we lost the first game by 8. It's just not really the best outing in this one. Just not good all around. Game 2 though, much better. 7-point win held in just 95. Cam Whitmore at 22 to lead the team. Game 3, we're gonna win again by 2. Whitmore with 24, again leading the team. Game 3, we win again. Vooch had 21 to lead the team. And overall, just really good defensive games. Only 109 points for this Hornets team. They were actually about the same offensive rating as us during the regular season. I mean, it's kind of a, they were the 3rd seed, so they weren't really expected to get here, I guess, but I don't know. And they win the next one, but we win the one after that. It is a 6-game series and a win. One game was a 2-point win. Actually, was it 2 of them? Oh yeah, games 3 and games 5 are both 2-point games. The first one being a win by us and the second one being a win by them. Shout out to LaMelo, he tried his best. But we are going to go to the finals so far. Here are the stats. Whitmore with 16, a game off the bench. If Fox wasn't coming off the bench in San Antonio, he probably could have damn near won 6 Man of the Year. And Giannis has been incredible. Jalen Green. Hey man, don't talk too soon, but Marcus Smart, 44% from the field in the playoffs. He's standing up to the plate, or stepping up to the plate. And LaMelo only shot 38% in the conference finals, so he is doing his job. Brandon Miller only shot shot 40% and Khan only shot 41. How about when we played the what team was it? The Magic. When we played the Magic, Jalen Suggs was getting off, but Paolo was held to 37%. We've been doing our job against these teams. I got Dylan Brooks too. What the hell? All right, NBA Finals is going to be against Cooper Flag and the Mavs, our biggest challenge yet. He averaged 29 and 12 with 5 assists in this series, and he's already at 92 overall. So Herb Jones, can you stand up to the plate? I said the wrong thing again. Marcus Smart against Kyrie. So far in this playoffs, they are cooking, both of them respectively. Kyrie's getting to buckets and Cooper Flag is too, and he's leading their team in rebounds. This is just Giannis v Giannis again, and we lose the first game by 30. AD, Kyrie, yeah, they were on one. Game 2, it's close, but it doesn't look good. Okay, we just got a board and we're down by 3 with 1 minute to go. I'm jumping in. This is it. This our final chances may be on the line here. 2-0 is a, well, Bucks have came back down 2-0 in the finals before. Boy, shout out to any Bucks fans during that time, because that is a scary deficit, a 2-0 finals deficit, and they came back passing. I know like 3-1, like that's like our urban legend at this point, you know, the Cavs and everything, but like even 2-0 is crazy. Giannis in the post against Cooper. He's gonna try and go at him, and Giannis gets down low, layup. He's fouled by Flag. That'll be his second. And yeah, I switched back to using 2K camera angle. I just did this like a few days ago just for the hell of it. Giannis at the line. The first one is good. Giannis the second one. 1, 2, 3. I clicked through it. Oh, he misses it. Rebound by AD up to Hardaway. Hardaway back on the Mavs. And Tim going to the basket. He's got a lot of options here. Pass down to Smarts. Kyrie layup. It's off. Rebound by Smart. He skies up for it. 40 seconds to go. I'm pretty sure Herb Jones is on AD there. Back out to Giannis. Giannis top of the key against Anthony Davis. 2 Hall of Famers up against each other. He gives it to Smart. He pump fakes it. Is Marcus Smart about to run a pick and roll? Oh my goodness. The series in the hands of Marcus Smart. He hits it. We trusted him and he showed us why. Marcus Smart, one more stop. There. Oh, they don't have a timeout. Kyrie against Smart. The matchups are perfect right now. The screen. Kyrie over it. He's gonna go at him. He pulls the 3 over Smart. That is off. Rebound by Vooch. What a board. And Vooch will shoot free throws to potentially make it a 3-point game. Marcus Smart, what a player. And Vooch will hit both. It is a 3-point game. So at the very least, we're not losing this right now. But they do have a chance to tie it again. Unless they hit and 1. Pass over. Anthony Davis against Giannis. AD back to Kyrie for 3 over Smart. It's off, and we are gonna win game 2 of the finals. What an effort. Marcus Smart with the multiple stops. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, they never dap up after finals games. I don't know what all that's about, but oh my goodness, shut the hell up 2K. Don't care. Wow, look at that old school Bucks. I see some old school Bucks jerseys in the crowd, the purple ones, then Michael Red, Ray Allen type of Bucks jerseys. Jalen Green with 25. Cam Whitmore a little off this game, but and Giannis be having pretty quiet games sometimes, but it doesn't matter when the rest of the team shows up like this. Herb Jones is pretty off this one. Kyrie just 5 for 15 with 6 turnovers to 6 assists in this game. Boy, that man Marcus Smart is earning that minimum contract. Never doubt a defensive player. All right, 1-1 series. Back in Milwaukee now. Please, can we get one more win? I'm pleading. Just, oh, we have the ball. Down by 4, 120 to go. AD just missed a dunk, it said, and Jalen Green got the rebound. Unless they have, it said Green rebound. Unless Draymond's on their team miraculously. No, and Kelly Oubre's in the game. We have foul outs are on. I'm gonna check if anybody fouled out. No, they just have Cooper Flag fouled out. That is huge. But yeah, Kelly Oubre's in the game, which is kind of weird. We're still running an 11-man rotation, by the way. I low-key have not even thought about it. Anyways, Giannis against AD. Giannis to the rim. He's got a wide open Kelly, but he's gonna just go through them. Giannis. Wait a second, is Cooper in the game? Oh, maybe I turned off foul outs. I can't remember. Wait, what? I could have sworn they're on though. I don't think I turned them off. Cooper against Kelly Oubre. If I go see they're turned off, boy, oh my, Bobby, get a block. Bobby Portis, what a defensive play. Oubre recovers it. Down by 2, up to Giannis. Giannis to the rim, layup. It's blocked by AD. He gets it back. Giannis, he misses again. Hardy's got it now. Hardy against Bobby Portis. Oh my goodness, tween to the rim, layup. He fouls. That might be a good option. I mean, I don't know. You kind of had him. You didn't need to grab him like that. All right, well, the subs are about to come in, and I mean, Flag is still in, so I must have foul outs off. I didn't think I did. And Hardy will hit both free throws. So they got Hardy in the game over Hardaway right now because of, you know, obviously substitutionally and everything. And Giannis will go to the rim, pass over Vooch, the floater. It's off. And with 33 seconds, we're going to foul down by 4. If he would have just shot a normal shot, I actually wouldn't have been mad at that. That was a good quick shot to maybe cut it back down and force him not to hit some, but he smoked it. So that kind of puts us in a really bad spot here. I mean, screw it. I'll say if we get a 3 real quick. Smart. He'll give it a big yawn down low. Giannis, he'll take a fadeaway. No, pass it back out to Green. Green will pull a fall away 3. That is good. There's 17 seconds. Is there any chance of miracle here? They'll foul foul Hardaway. He makes the first. Yeah, the game's probably over. Well, 1-1 series. He does miss the second. Giannis is going to pass it up to Smart. Smart's going to pull a fall away three. That would have been insane. Green got the rebound. Back out Herb Jones for three. That is off. That would have been, honestly, we would have had a decent shot still, but now it's over, and the Bucks will lose by 5. Flag with 26 and 19 in this one. I got to check and make sure. Well, I might force a win for us if I see foul outs on and they let Cooper Flag play the end of the game. He didn't really do anything, though. Okay, yeah, I had them off. I'm just making sure. At this point, I'm leaving them off. So, yeah. Oh, boy. Next game, we fought back and took the next one, so we split the home court either way. Cooper Flag with 34 in this one, but Jalen, Giannis, and Whitmore all dropped 20. Whitmore has been huge for us this season, especially because the team's offense is not always like a surefire thing, and he's been a big-time asset. Pretty sure they have the ball. It says that Tyus Jones was just in the game and got a turnover with 2 minutes to go, but or no, maybe no, it's Herb Jones. I'm thinking the wrong Jones. So they have the ball. It's 2 minutes to go, but this could be a big-time finals determinator here. Cooper Flag against Herb Jones, and Flag trying to get to it, but Herb is locking him up right now, and he is going nowhere. Yes, he is. He's getting to the basket somehow. Physicality, I guess. And Bobby is currently in at the 5, and the rest of the starters. Actually, no, Oubrey's in here too. Green off the screen, pull up three. It is good. Jalen Green has been lights out. Hopefully, he can finish out this series and we can get a championship. We're only down by 2. It's a big time swing there. A missed shot might have ended the game knowing this. They call their second to last timeout. Smart's back in against Kyrie, and Kyrie's going to try and go at him. Kyrie to the rim. He's going to foul him bad. That's his 4th foul. Kyrie to the line. I mean, at least nothing easy. Screw it. He's getting an MVP chance in Dallas. The ACL back and recovered and healthy. He's like probably 35 now at this point. It's 2 years from now. So Jalen Green screens off the ball for Smart. He's going to get the screen from Giannis. Green, another 3. He'll pull the mid-range. That is off, but Giannis could not recover. It was instead picked up by Flag. I thought Giannis was about to have that. Flag is about to go at him. Flag to the rim. Giannis, good defense. Rebound by Jones. And Jones dribbling up the ball now. You'd imagine he wants to get the ball out of his hands. Pass down to Giannis. Oh my goodness, he got lively jumping and he makes the floater. Kyrie Irving back up the other way against Smart. And Kyrie will step it back out to the right against Lively. And oh my goodness, we're diving on the floor. Kyrie shoots it. Kyrie makes it. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that on this. Marcus Smart poked the ball loose while Kyrie was going between his legs or something like that. But then Vooch dives for it. He knocks it out of his hand, which this is just a 2K animation. But Kyrie picks it back up and he said, oh, this is not a contest. He's on the ground. He steps on his foot during the shot. That is insane. And Marcus Smart, maybe Smart to his name, smartly switches this, and goes and guards Lively. But I don't know if that would be smart in that scenario because they did not get a contest and Kyrie might have just gamed this one. Jalen Green back up the other way against Hardaway. And Green is going to go behind the back. He's going to hesitate. Oh my goodness. Someone is wide open on the left side, but instead Green is going to take the layup anyways. Oh, it was Marcus. They left him open, which is kind of crazy considering he gamed them one of these. All right. Well, we got another chance at stopping this. A good way to at least respond there. Every shot counts a lot right now. Smart over it on Kyrie. And it's passed away to Vooch. He gives it a Smart. Marcus back up the other way over to Jones. Jones will take the 3. Wait, Vooch. No, I thought he was about to have another board. Wait, are they not going to foul? Oh my goodness. They're not fouling. With the 1 timeout left, they're going to, oh, Kyrie to the rim. Kyrie layup. Oh my goodness. Kyrie Irving went at it early and it is a 5-point lead for Dallas. Yeah, we are seeing a big difference there at the 1 position, at least with just how Kyrie is. He's just Kyrie. They're going to pass the ball into it. I would think Green here. Yep, it's into Green. Green to the rim. Green all the way. Layup is good. They still got a little bit of a chance. Pass into Kyrie. He gets fouled immediately. If we can get 1 miss here, the game is still anybody's, but there also is no timeouts. Look at Jacob Underwood. Kyrie, more MVP chance from the last time. And it looks like Dallas might be taking the next game on their home floor. Jalen Green hands it off to Giannis. Back to Green. Green will go to his go-to shot. Hey, he fried. Oh my god. He cooked him, but then he passed it out to Smart. Smart misses. Them go-to shots, they do them even when it like is a terrible idea because he brought him into the mid-range. Like he was cooking Hardaway too. I've used his go-to shot before on my career, but sometimes it just does too many dribbles, which it definitely did there. All right, Mavericks up. I'm not changing the rotation or nothing. we're going down with the ship. And that is it. The Milwaukee Bucks will lose a championship. They came back first time since 2021, and we have lost. Yeah, Marcus Smart was 1 for 9 this game. Herb Jones was 2 for 10. Our defensive guys that we rely on a lot for that part of it definitely hurt us offensively, although they did hold Flag to 4 for 12 and Kyrie to 7 for 16. I'm confident right now in this team, though. I really am. Despite the fact that we still got this Dame cap hit on us. Oh, did they get rid of these? I don't even know. I don't know what they're really doing, but at the very least, I got like a 12 million Dame cap hit on us. And don't mind that it says it twice. Basically, when I had downloaded this like de facto fake start today, it had it with like a 12 million cap hit. And so I signed him again to try and give him 10 million more to release him and then make it hit again. But then it just split it in half. I don't know. So I don't think you can make him get paid that much. Well, I don't think you could even do it. It's not even possible. But maybe I should have just signed. What am I thinking about? I should have just signed somebody for too much money. I don't know. As like a placeholder. What is what it is. Whatever. I lost Damian Lillard for nothing. I think we'll be all right. But all right. Well, I mean, I know what direction we have to go in. I rock with Marcus Smart. Well, for one, we probably can't keep Marcus Smart. We can keep him, but not like play him past this year. He might even retire. Okay, no, he's not. Past this year because, you know, he's a 78 overall and he's 33. He's probably about to go down to like a 74 after this year on some Spencer Dinwiddie stuff. And shout out to Chris Middleton. We almost got you ring number 2. But number 1 priority this offseason has to be a point guard of this vein. And I have some ideas, to be fair. Brooke Lopez retiring. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, I already overturned this? When did I do that? Oh, Chris Middleton? No. See, I know. Yeah, you could stick around. You don't get to leave like that. Do we have a good draft pick that I don't know about? I don't know. Don't think so. No draft picks. We are going to make a big swing and trade our starting center or one of our well, you know, rotation. Big dude. Big guy for our team right now. Big moves. Nikola Vucevic. Huge year for us, but he's 36 years old. Now, for some reason, hey man, value is value. He's getting offered. They're offering us Anthony Black, one of 10 point guards in the league with a A+ perimeter defense, 92 perimeter defense, some dog, got a good shot, efficient, still growing, and also a backup in Orlando to Jalen Suggs, of course. So we're gonna pick him up. He's on the first year of like a 4-year extension for like 100 mil, damn, a little bit more actually. So yeah, we're gonna be paying him, but this is a steal. This is the best deal we're going to get for a point guard replacement. And with Vooch turning 36, I think we're going to have to look for a replacement regardless here. So let's just get it done. I tried to see if I could even finesse a pick out of that. But also, too, yes, I traded Middleton on that. But it's because the deal is so good. Trust me, I'll get Middleton back. We're going to figure something out. They might even release the best. Also, Caden Boozer might take a leap. We'll see. If he takes a leap and Tyus Jones takes a leap, that would have... Oh, my bad. Tyus Jones ain't taking no damn leap. But I would make a trade for a draft pick for the hell of it. But I want to hold on to our assets like Kelly Oubre and Tyus Jones, just in case I have to trade for a center, because I'm also expecting Capella to decline. Rationally, he's 33. Jalen Green did decline his player option. All right, so I re-signed Jalen Green. Nobody was giving too much of a contentious offer, so I was able to front load his deal for 5 years. I also re-signed Giannis. He's on a 6-year deal now. I gave him an extension. And the plan right now, as the one big free agent signing, was Keegan Murray. So basically, the plan right now is that Murray's going to come in and play backup 4, and the centers, at least to start the season, are going to be Bobby Portis and Clint Capella. Coach can decide who starts, but it's a big role for them to fill. So, you know, if trade deadline comes around, we need a deal. We'll figure that out. Mamushkavelli, I also signed him as well as a backup. And I also brought back Marcus Smart. Come on now, you already know he's going to be a lifer now. He's here for 3 years. And I traded for Chris Middleton back. I got some cheese too, which you can see. Hey, I kept it ethical. I traded this dude they signed back to me. I traded him for a 2nd-round pick. I could have got it first, but I kept it ethical. But this wasn't ethical. I traded PJ Washington, Jameson, Battle, and a 2nd-round pick to the Magic for Chris Middleton and 2 firsts, 1 from the Grizzlies. So I enjoy PJ Washington, I guess. So season number, 3, 2027-28. I like how the coach keeps on starting Herb Jones for defensive purposes and benching Cam Whitmore. I'm not sure if that's like, it might even be on his player card that he's not allowed to start. I don't know. Nope, it's not. Now, I'm actually going to trade Mamushkavelli off the rip in the season for Ben Simmons. There's only one reason why I'm doing this. I want to run our 11-man rotation again, and they were trying to run no backup point guard. They're actually going to make it Ben now, but it could be Ben, Tyus, Caden Boozer. I kind of wanted this spot to be open to a PG. We needed a facilitator here. I couldn't have just Monk being the only guard off the bench. Ben's technically a guard, so that's okay, I guess. We're running really tall lineups, really tall. I think Monk is the shortest guy in the rotation, either him or Jalen Green. Yeah, Monk is 6'3". That's the shortest in the entire rotation as of right now. We are 5 games above the 2nd seed again this year at the deadline. It's been a little rough at times, but since we're here right now, I mean, it can't be that bad. One specific player, actually, Anthony Black, was struggling at times, but now he's averaging 14 and 6 on 47 and 38 from the 3. 3. That's really good. He's playing even better than, you know, my guy Marcus was last year. Also, looks like Whitmore has started a good amount this season. I guess we have so many good defensive players now starting, mostly Capella at center, by the way, that they've been comfortable just putting him in the 5. I'm going to mess around, and I think I'm going to cut it down because remember last season, I never really took down the rotation until the end of the season, or never actually. I take that back. So I'm going to cut it down to a 9-man rotation and see how the bench would do with Monk, Murray, I guess in this case scenario, Herb Jones and Bobby Portis being only the bench players, or the only bench players, with the main 5 starting. Because I think once the playoffs, you get kind of late into it. Probably rather not have too deep of a rotation, but we'll see. Ben Simmons wants to resign. Yeah, screw it. Why not? 3 years. And yeah, the 9-man rotations got us. We've lost 2 games, now 3 since the deadline. Okay, we just lost 4 of the last 5, but Flagman Rookie of the Year, Josh Giddey 6-man with the Lakers, Victor DPOY, Mitch Johnson Coach of the Year with the Spurs. Giannis made the 3rd team. He averaged most assists in a few years, but a little bit less points, rebounds, still shot really well. He also made the defensive 2nd team, and we are the 1st seed, so 57 wins, where there's 3 teams in the West better than us, the Timberwolves, Mavericks, and Spurs. But hey, maybe the bottom of the West is just so weak that they get too many. I don't know. I'm just hating. All right, Cleveland round 1, just the same starting 5 they've had for years now, and we are going to win in 4. I don't know, like, this team is just a powerhouse at this point. I think Jalen Green has a big part to do with it. He's a 95 overall now. He's averaging 30 points on 53% in those 4 games over Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs. Giannis only averaged 17, which is 4th on the team, and we made quick work of them. Next series in Brooklyn, it's Luka, RJ Barrett, and Joel Embiid. What a team. They win game 1, we win game 2, they win game 3, they win game 4. This is not good at all. I'm just gonna trudge on. Let's see what happens. It's a bad few games to lose. We're gonna win the next one. It's anybody's series. 3-2. Come on, you go grab that next one, you grab the one after that. Come on, there you go. There we go. We're going back game 7 at home. Good games by Luka and Igor Damian, but hey, Giannis 31 on 13 for 17. We're going back game 7 in Milwaukee. It looks like we are going to win a 3-1 comeback over the Brooklyn Nets. RJ, Luka, good shot, but Giannis was on one these last 2 games, only 4 misses, and he was doing all he needed to do. We are playing the Pistons in the conference finals. They have went through hell. There's a lot of stuff coming out about Malik Beasley. Oh my goodness, he was paying off a dentist, and he's been paying all of his contracts to debts that he had. Man, anyways, we win game 1 by 22, game 2 by 13, game 3 we lose by 15, game 4 we lose by 5 or 6. All right, next game in Milwaukee, it's game 5, Sem Casson, and we win it by 21. Great second half, great 4th quarter to take the series lead. Going back to Detroit, a little bit further up north, and they're going to take the win in their home court, 14-point win. So it's game 7 in Milwaukee. We've had to fight for these series, and boy, do we keep fighting. We are going back to the finals, back-to-back years. Jalen Green, Hooper, over the man who drafted over him 1 pick before him. He had a better game in this one for sure. And Jalen Green is the conference MVP, 28, 4, and 5. It was definitely worthwhile. So Anthony Black, Jalen Green, Herb Jones, Giannis, and Clint against Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, and Victor. And San Antonio was the 1st seed in their conference. They had the coach of the year, but we're only 7 wins off of them. And they still have De'Aaron Fox off the bench, and they have DeAndre Ayton off the bench. They signed him after Indiana had him for a 1-year rental. And they also have Gigi Jackson, Colin Sexton, Malik Beasley. He barely plays, but that's funny. That I was just talking about him. They're breaking rules out here. Anyways, first game, hey, all that rotational depth, but you only can put 5 out there on the court. Come on. We are up by 8. Still up by 6, up by I would have jumped in, but it was like 8, and then we won by 3. You saw it. Anyways, we won this one 25 from Jalen Green to take game 1 in San Antonio. That's a big win. We're gonna lose the next one, but I'm okay with taking 1 on their court. But hey, we can't go out of here with no more. You gotta have trust in this team though. After that first game, we have came back to take the lead, 19-17. I'm gonna jump in, and also too, the first thing I'm doing for sure, and low-key I should have even done this in the settings, is we are gonna put Giannis on Victor. I'm not even gonna hop off the Bucks. I am switching Giannis onto Victor. Simple as that. I'm not gonna like over pressure him because Victor's a glitchy player. If he cuts the basket, he might just, you know, cook you. So I'm gonna let Giannis decide how he wants to guard him. Same with everybody else. Guard wise, well, Anthony Black on Harper, and then if Herb Jones is in on Castle, but if not, we'll live. We have the ball though right now, and Jalen Green's out here. I think the starter, actually no, we have a super big lineup, and they do too. I see that's Sohan wearing number 8. Did he change his number? I don't know. Jalen Green's Green's gonna pull a fall away shot. That's off. Rebound by Vic. And on the break, Giannis is gonna pick up Fox, and Victor's going to the paint. Screen by Sohan. Giannis still on Fox, over to Sohan. He's gonna run a pick and roll now with Victor, the big on big pick and roll, and Sohan shoots a fall away three. And what a board by Capella. He boxed out Victor real well right there. It looked like Victor was about to get the board real easy. And Green to the basket. Jalen, oh, the hop, and he hits the layup. What a move by Jalen Green. I really do. If the best case scenario that could come out of this year in Phoenix is that a lot of, like, I remember that second half of the season where he was playing really good last year. Like, he got a lot of Bradley Beal comparisons. I remember even a few years ago, I've always heard, like, talking to people like, yeah, he could be like a Beal type, and now he's gonna be getting mentored by Beal. So Castle is missing a right leg, but that's okay. He's still damn, he's missing a left shoulder. He's missing just about everything. Oh my goodness. Castle, the hook, it's still, hey, we have met a glitch player. This is from a different realm. Wait a second, can I check something else? Well, I need to delete this cyberface. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because he's missing a torso. He's just missing. All right, Green to the rim, and he's stuck. Oh, going nowhere. Oh my goodness, to the left. Jalen Green, he is making miracles happen. He's doing miracles on Milwaukee. Castle back up the other way. He's the one controlling the ball more than anybody else on this team right now. He's trying to go at Green as well, so that makes sense. Castle to the rim, and he's gonna get blocked by Capella. It's recovered by Green. Jalen Green doing fantastic things, and so is Clint Capella. And Jalen Green pass down. It's Giannis. He misses it. They lose it. They get the rebound. The Spurs back up the other way. Castle, he hits the corner. It's Harper, and Harper behind the back. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful move, but he smoked it. Anthony Black the other way. He'll pass it back out to Giannis. Giannis against Victor. He hands it off to Whitmore. Whitmore now, it looks like the conference MVP wants the ball. It's Jalen Green in the corner, but why wouldn't he come closer? They throw the ball away. Unforced issue. And now in the post, it's Harper. He almost went out of bounds. He's going to hand it off to Castle. Castle pump fakes. Back out Harper for three. Bang! Jalen Green, no time. Actually, no, there's one timeout left, but they're not going to take it. Jalen Green against Castle. Jalen Green, the leader of the team offensively, it looks like. He's going to go to the rim, pass it down to Giannis. Giannis back to Green. Green pump fakes it. Oh my goodness, he got Castle with a weak pump fake, the weakest pump fake of all time. He hit him with the little, you know, when you're playing with an old head at the park and they do that move and they put the ball underneath their legs and they act like they about to shoot it and they don't even bring the ball with them. That's how weak that move was. Jalen Green just hit an absolute stinker of a move, and it still worked. Pass into Castle. Bounce pass was weak as hell right there. And they are not giving Victor the ball. Stephon Castle and Jalen Green are taking over their respective teams. And well, he misses it. 3 seconds to go. Black is fouled. 2 seconds left, and we're gonna call a timeout. It's actually not a bad timeout to advance the ball. But yeah, the Spurs don't have a timeout either way. So advancing the ball up the court, they're gonna pass the ball into Black, and they're gonna, wow, they let a second tick off as well. So he missed the second one. This game is over. Black makes the first. I mean, if he just also makes both, the game is over regardless. And he will make the second. Low-key, shouldn't the clock start here, right? Because the ball hits the back rim, then hits the top. This is like a good 0.4, 0.5 seconds, but it doesn't start. I don't know. That's just like just thinking of real life here. 1.1 seconds. The game is over. Full court shot. Harper, do your best, bucko. He almost made it. Yep. Bucks go up 2-1, going to game 4 in Milwaukee. Also, I'm about to go take off that Castle face scan right now. Or actually, I'm gonna just make sure he has on all. He gonna be decked out like a 2K my player. Giannis was cooking that game. Obviously, Jalen Green was clutching it up. With the chance to go up 3-1 in Milwaukee, will we do it against the best team in the NBA? We're trying to prove that we're the best team in the NBA, and it looks like we're gonna hold on. A 5-point win. Jalen Green, 13 for 14 from the line, 10 for 15 from the field, 36, 9 and 5. Giannis with 22, 7 and 6. Anthony Black with 20 and 8. Cam Whitmore with 19, Harper with 26 to try and combat this, but it did not work. It was a close game though, but we're up 3-1 going back to San Antonio, and we are a minute away from being crowd NBA champions, but we gotta earn it. We gotta earn it. 112 to go. I'm jumping in. This will be a really successful rebuild. 3 years in after I basically washed the first year. Sorry to Miles Turner, but let's see if Jalen Green can close it out. Forget Miles Turner. We got Jalen Green. I needed this bastard. He is saving this team. Jalen Green to the rim. De'Aaron Fox, he can't guard him. 105 to go. Stephon Castle against Anthony Black. Stephon Castle behind. Oh, that was a nice move, and then he dunked it. The dunks are getting kind of OD. I might need to check the sliders and see how high I got the dunks at, because I personally didn't change it. I low-key do like dunks. I'm the type of person to put the dunk slider up. But anyways, Jalen Green to the rim. Oh, he's gonna pull up the midi, and he smokes it. He could have went to the rim there. It's a rim running type of dude too. He passed it to Victor. Victor over to Vassell for the good look from 3. That's off. Rebound Rebound by Giannis. Giannis, I'm about to say, I would get the ball at your hands right now so they don't foul you. Oh my goodness. Green down low. Layup. He misses it. Maybe you should have kept the ball, Giannis. I don't know. 26 seconds. Sohan over to Castle. Castle trying to go at Anthony Black. He's to the right side on the baseline. Back out Sohan against Green. Sohan over the screen. Sohan to Victor. And it's stolen by Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis might have just won us the championship. Victor can't believe it. He really doesn't have much emotion on his face. Bobby Portis hits the first one, and Bobby Portis at the line for the second. That one is also good. 13 seconds to go. 4-point lead. Castle the other way. You can see I fixed his damn sleeves. And Sohan for three. It's off. Rebound by Whitmore. That is it. I'd be giving Giannis the MVP chance of death, but we're in San Antonio. 4 seconds to go. Giannis misses the first, but it doesn't matter. They don't have any timeouts, and they're down by 4 points. Giannis, you can miss all the free throws you want. He makes one anyways. And the Milwaukee Bucks are your 2028 NBA champions. We have done it. A true system right here. A true well-oiled machine. We beat a damn super team, San Antonio Spurs. They got De'Aaron Fox on the bench, and us with our defensive-oriented system, we were able to stop them. Anthony Black, Jalen Green, Giannis, Clint Capella, Cam Whitmore, Herb Jones, Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, and Bobby Portis. That was the rotation in this playoffs. Cam Whitmore holding up the trophy. Where the oh, they didn't show one finals MVP. 28 from Victor, 10 for 15 shooting, and Jalen Green had 24. Giannis was incredible this playoffs. 11 for 15. He did exactly what he needed to do. Hey, he hasn't missed a 3 all playoffs, and 60% from the field. The finals MVP will be, I actually don't know. It's gonna be Jalen Green. 22, 5 and 5 a game with a steal and 0.2 blocks, 51 from the field, 92 from the free throw, and 41 from 3. So the Milwaukee Bucks are 2028, right? Yep, 2028 NBA champions. Here's the final playoff stats. Oh yeah, Jalen Green, 25, 5 and 5 a game in the playoff. Giannis was great. Anthony Black, incredible. Marcus Smart, you still here. You got this ring, and so did Chris Middleton. They gave us the blueprint. Damn, I just realized, I swear to you, I just realized I sent Vooch back to the Magic. Like, I thought of the scenario and everything, but I totally forgot I sent him back to that team. Anyways, Chris Middleton has retired. We doubled his rings, gave him 2. 3 all-star appearances. He retires. I don't think anybody else on our team did, but yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it off at that for this video. Oh, and Damian Lillard retired too. I didn't even realize. Where the hell was he at? Oh, when he was still on the Bulls. Damn, 14 points in his last game, a regular season game. Damn, I should have tried to get him back. I think he was making like 40 mil though, right? I don't even know. Anyways, you know, even more of a reason to stop. We won a ring within the Dame career era, even though it was without Dame. And yeah, it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Shout out to Luke Mbamute, or as 2K used to have him in the game, Luke Richard Mbamute, and Marcus Smart, and Jalen Green. And I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here.